What's going on, guys? My name is Max. I'm a communication skills coach, and what I do on this channel is I look at all different types of people's communication skills. Today we're going to be checking out Aurora. This will be my first time actually checking out one of her interviews, so I'm looking forward to checking her out. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button really hard. Okay, enjoy the video.
Yeah, it's got like nearly
6.6 million views.
It does?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Huh.
I was going to round up to 7, but I mean, you probably
Yeah, it would
you're
be
a few off.
better, but okay.
Have you watched it a few times yourself?
What did I watch?
The video.
Me? Oh, no.
No?
I haven't watched it once.
Oh, really?
Demonstrating some real genuine curiosity off the bat.
It does?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Huh. I just have better things to do with my time than to watch myself sing,
Fair enough.
you know? And yeah.
What other things are you doing?
Okay, an unconventional answer there. Just sort of speaking off the cuff. Already I'm getting a very sort of genuine, authentic vibe from Aurora over here, displaying some good active listening skills right off the bat. She seemed genuinely curious. She was asking questions. It didn't seem like with the intent to get a certain answer from them. It was more just like she wanted to know. She was curious. Really interesting. And also just showing a little bit of her humor there when saying she wishes the numbers were a little higher.
Well, I like to paint, I like to read books and cook and masturbate and all of those stuff.
Cool.
This sounds like just a regular night for me as well.
Yes.
Is she joking? Off first impressions, I don't know if she is. I don't think she actually is. I think she's just an honest, straightforward person. This is who I am. This is what I do. Definitely something that would probably catch people off guard. So that's just, that's funny.
Yes. Yeah, but you should do all those things.
Yeah,
Makes
not at
life
once,
very
though,
good.
I find, ruined.
I sense they're a little uncomfortable because they're not fully letting her finish her piece or her thought. While she was finishing her sentence, it makes life really good. You hear the interviewer there start speaking.
Makes
Not at
life
once,
very
though,
good.
I find, ruins.
Yes, at once. What do you mean? I'm just kidding.
So, and also, I mean, in 2 years, a lot's changed since then. I mean, you have an album out now.
So they're changing the subject almost immediately. He made a quick comment, seemed a bit uncomfortable, and he's like, all right, let's move on. You got an album coming out now? Like, this is funny.
What else? Have we missed anything else in your life?
No, I don't think so. I got an apartment.
Okay.
I don't know if you care. Oh, you care
How many
about
bed-
this.
how many- yeah, good.
Yes,
How many
I have
bedrooms?
my own little house.
Okay, so she's reading their body language and their cues as well. She's sharp. She's sharp and she's engaged. I don't know if you care. And then they said, and oh, you do care. So she was sort of reacting based on how they would react. And based on how they would react, she decided, okay, now I'm going to go dig deeper into this topic. Something we can pull out of this is reading our audience. If we sense that they may want to know more about a subject, then we'll dive deeper into that subject. Aurora demonstrating her awareness there and being very open about her awareness. She actually verbally said it.
Oh, you care
How many
about
bed-
this.
how many- yeah, good.
And I've just bought a new bookshelf which smells amazing. It's made of wood from my childhood
Right.
area. It really makes me happy, so I can't wait to get home and
Have you
be
named
with
it?
my shelf.
Have you got a name?
Shelf.
That's a very
the-
creative name. Yeah.
Thank you. I'm a creative person.
You've even got some
After she made that last comment there, I think she said, thank you, I'm a creative person. She looked back and forth. Notice she looked back and forth at both of them a few times to sort of gauge their reaction. So she's right in this. She's an engaged, aware person. The guy on the right with the ripped jeans, he seems like he's a little uncomfortable while she was speaking. It's almost like he doesn't know how to react to her. He doesn't know what's coming because she seems to be quite a spontaneous person, creative, just sort of like a free thinker. So whatever kind of comes to her mind. And she thinks differently, right? Already in the first 2 minutes, she's had some sort of like unorthodox, out-of-the-box answers.
Just bought a new bookshelf which smells amazing.
I like the smell of my shelf. Like that's not something you hear very often. I don't think these guys know how to react to her. And I think she might be able to sense that.
Is that a bit of war paint you've got going on
Yeah,
there?
it is kind of.
Yeah.
It's a metaphor for showing your inner emotions on the outside, like the tears and the smile wrinkles that I like so much. It's so cool when people get them. I can't wait to get mine.
I don't think she's being sarcastic about that. Yeah, she's a different type of thinker, isn't she? Good recommendation.
Sometimes it goes all over the place and I look like I have this rash, which is also kind of nice, but not as cool as as the pattern. But I do also get a rash when I eat cashew nuts.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Are you
I'm
allergic?
familiar. Yeah, apparently I am a bit, but I eat them because I love them. But I get like a tiny rash from them.
I love how she just went there. Like her train of thought just goes into different places, and that's fun. I'm sure she'd be a great person to hang out with and chat with because she doesn't put limits on where her thoughts go.
If you like
do
cashews,
you do you.
unless your throat starts closing up, then I'd
Yeah.
say stay away from
Yeah, I
them.
would say also stay away from. Yeah.
And the guy with the ripped jeans, just noticing his body language is a little closed off, which is sometimes, I would say more than often, a sign that he might be a little uncomfortable.
We've been we were droving.
Driving.
No, droving. We were droving.
We'll go with that.
We were. Yes, I'm always right. We were droving a lot around in our car, so I really got to see a lot of
Yeah, although her mind goes to these like really kind of far off creative places, it seems like she's still very much within the present and aware of what's going on.
One bird really frightened me. It was quite huge, looked like a crow, quite dark in its feathers, and it made this sound which sounded like a little boy shouting, "Wah!" Like it was really weird.
Haunting.
And it was quite haunting. I've been struggling with sleep since then.
Was it a magpie?
I don't know. Is that a bird?
I mean, I don't think she's trying to be funny at all when she's saying, and she does have a sense of humor, but in these moments, I think she's being sincere and serious when she says it sounded like a little boy shouting. And I like how she takes it there. I think she's very descriptive in her communication, and that's another thing that we can kind of take away from someone like Aurora. When we're using specific examples in our storytelling, it allows the audience just to better visualize what it is that our experiences are. I like Aurora, I really do, and I like the way she communicates here. Very honest, very free. She's very detailed in her storytelling. She seems like a very aware communicator as well. She's very tuned into the environment at hand. I'm gonna rewind 10 seconds.
Like it was really weird.
Haunting.
And it was quite haunting. I've been struggling with sleep since then.
Was it a magpie?
I don't know. Is that a bird?
It's black bird with white. Had a bit of...
I wonder in that moment if she thought maybe the guys were kind of mocking her slightly or making fun of her. She picks up on these little signals. I wonder if she felt like he was coming from a place of judgment.
I like this movie called Trolls because it has a lot of colors and it's very psychedelic. And in the food store they had these small toys with trolls characters in them. And trolls is a Norwegian thing, so we had them when we were small.
Yep.
So I went into to buy those, and then on my way there, outside the store, I heard the bird boy.
I feel like the guy, especially with the ripped jeans, he like doesn't know how to react to her. He doesn't seem comfortable, and I think his defense is to kind of joke around with what she says. I like her communication style here. Going back 15 seconds.
I like this movie called Trolls because it has a lot of colors and it's very psychedelic. And in the food store they had these small toys with trolls characters in them. And trolls is a Norwegian thing. So
A person like this, I feel like they have a very strong, dedicated following because it does seem like she has no problem letting you in. And it's like even from these little examples and stories she's telling, she's kind of letting you into her thought process. Or like everything she says is sort of a reflection in how she thinks, just a little more deeply. They're not surface level answers. And that kind of lets you in and allows you to connect with her.
Here in Australia, we've got yowies. They're like
Yowies.
little, colourful animals.
that's sweet.
I'm not really familiar. I'm like, bro, I don't know it. Yeah.
Like it's almost like she's too intense for them. She's like, and she like leaned in to listen more. And it's almost like he couldn't take it. He couldn't take her presence, looking away almost immediately. And I'm not sure, again, if she's kind of just like messing around with them or if she is genuinely curious and wants to listen more and they're not like used to her uniqueness.
Bro, I don't know what yowies are, man. We're getting a bit off track, to be honest.
Wow, that kind of ended. That kind of ended a little abruptly there. It's like they got weirded out. They didn't know what to do. If you want to tune in and watch my entire uncut reaction and analysis, you can. All you need to do is click on my Patreon link below. Other than that, I appreciate you tuning in. My name is Max. I will catch you soon. Peace.